Amatakwape, Ambetuashte. Hello, my relatives. Today is a good day. And it really is. Every day is good, even though we have to deal with the United States of America. You know, some of you do have some education on the origin of individual liberty through representative government. That's what your Constitution initially was based upon, as long as it was a white male with property. But we won't go into the creation of the United States of America. What I want to go into is the fact that John Locke, the Greeks, the Romans, there wasn't any of the European philosophers or the Mediterranean philosophers that ever came up with the idea of individual liberty through representative government. Not until Benjamin Franklin was among the first. And he said, in 1746, fully 30 years before the revolution that created the United States of America, he stated, and I quote, it was to a meeting, by the way, unquote, of colonists, the colonial leadership from the different colonies. I don't know how many were there representing how many colonies. I forgot, forgive me. But it was in Pennsylvania somewhere, Philadelphia, I think. At that meeting, and he said this, I quote, "If those savages to the north can form a near perfect union that has endured for centuries and appears to be indissoluble, why can't we, a more civilized people, form a more perfect union?" Unquote. In 1988, the U.S. Congress, just prior to the celebration of the 200th anniversary of the Bill of Rights, passed a resolution, a unanimous resolution in Congress, thanking the Iroquois Confederacy for its input into the United States Constitution and its formation. So you see, there are people who recognized our contribution to the world. Individual liberty through representative government. And that First Amendment, by the way, no other country has it. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, the freedom of the press. This country put together a document that, of course, allowed the citizenry to be free to be responsible. You hear me all over and over utilizing that axiom, and it's because that's it. But what I want to really impress upon you is that we have to make a paradigm shift here. What was left out by Benjamin Franklin and your founding white male, rich white male leadership of that time, what was left out is the fact that that idea came from a matriarchal existence. Matriarchy. Which doesn't believe in a market economy. It believes in a local economy. Now, I've mentioned in one of, way back when we began, about matriarchy and what it's really all about. It is not about what the patriarch fears. Oh my Lord, the woman is going to take over That's not matriarchy. Matriarchy is a balanced society. That all sexes celebrate their differences. Wow, what a concept. Now think about that. Give it some time to roll around in your brain. They celebrate their differences. You know, they don't have an Olympics and then the women try to be men. They don't have a society where the women aspire to get the civil rights of elite white males. Same pay, go to war, fly bombers, ride in tanks and armored vehicles, get killed in combat, get medals for combat, go to the Olympics and run, play hockey, box, wrestle, lift weights. I mean, man, oh man.